what I learned about time, there's a saying that says, everything is temporary, but don't just take my word for it. Yesterday has passed. The thing about time is, no matter what we are experiencing today, it's going to pass. There's another saying that says, this too shall pass. Tom Hanks talked about it. And every single thing that we experience and go through today is going to pass. So no matter what happens, whether it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, it is going to pass. So the thing that keeps me optimistic is that one, today is temporary. Today is going to pass. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet. And whatever has happened yesterday has already happened. I can't go back and change anything from yesterday. I can't go back and change the past. And if I did have that ability to go back and change the past, I would also erase all of the wisdom within my present. So therefore, knowing that everything is temporary, I want to be transparent as possible, is that just because everything is temporary and just because whatever it is that you experience today, it is going to pass, I am not saying be careless and be reckless. Absolutely not. You do that, you are either going to change how you could be experiencing something good today and make a turn for the worse. Don't do that. It's not worth it. If you are experiencing something hard now and you become careless and reckless, don't do that. You're going to ultimately lead down a path that you are going to regret, that you may have to live with for the remaining of your life. Don't do that. I wanted to be transparent as possible, just because I'm trying to be mindful as to two sides of people, of who may be coming across my videos, or more so this particular video. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say here is that everything in life is, I wanted to mention that to be fully transparent, because again, I don't know who this could be coming across. So I'm trying to be mindful of that. Anyhow, but the thing I learned about time is that everything is temporary. Whatever it is that you are going through, it is going to pass. This is how I look at it. Think about it like this. When there is a storm, what happens? The storm can last, depending on where you live, and where you live, you can experience a storm of up to several minutes, several very long minutes. You can experience storms for several hours. You can experience storms for several days, right? I don't know if you can experience it for weeks. I'm not sure. I don't specialize in that. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that when you were in the midst of a storm, when you experience a storm, or you come across a storm, it could feel like a forever. It could feel even 1 minute. If you were in the middle of something very tragic, it could feel that 1 minute could feel like a lifetime. It could feel like years, right? It could feel like a very, very long time. If you look through the lens of like a storm, what happens? In the midst of it, you are going to struggle. It's going to be hard. It's going to be frightening. It's depending on how severe the storm is, it could feel very doubting, again, frightening and scary, right? If you are going to make it out of this storm. However, if you look again through the thing about time, is that you could be in the midst of this storm, knowing that it is going to pass. Brighter days do lie ahead. There is calmness that's approaching. When? We don't know yet, right? You don't know yet, right? What I'm trying to say here is that when you are in the midst of something, whether it's an actual storm, I hope not, but whether it's an actual storm or whether it's the storms of life, if you can understand that everything is temporary, no matter what it is you are going through, it is going to pass. You just have to find a way to develop the strength to endure the storm, and develop if you're spiritual like me, develop the faith that is going to help you hold on, overcoming the storm. There's a saying that goes like this, and I can't remember who exactly I heard this from, but they said this, one day here. They said, the purpose of the storm, it goes something like this. The purpose of the storm is something along the lines of this. I know it's not exactly like this. Something along the lines of this, The purpose of the storm isn't to disrupt your life. The purpose of the storm is to... Perfect. It goes like this. Excuse me, I don't edit my videos. They said this. Again, I apologize. The purpose of the storm, when you enter the storm, that's how it is. When you enter the storm, you won't be the same person when you make it out of the storm. That's what the storm is all about. I'm in it there before I get tongue twisted again and mess up again. I hope this video was able to bring some form of value to you. As I make these videos, I am learning through reflection. I'm trying to find ways to better my communication and storytelling, and overall provide the best value possible to and for you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.